Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of Generating Leads with Apollo and LinkedIn. So today I'm going to be showing you how to automatically send connection requests on LinkedIn with Apollo, how to automate connection requests, and how to send messages to people that accepted your connection request with Apollo.io. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into the video. So in my previous videos, I already showed you how to prospect with LinkedIn and with Apollo, how to scrape emails from Apollo. So once you have your list ready, you've done every other step. Now you might want to send connection requests to this prospect on LinkedIn. Sending out cold emails, sending out outbound emails cannot be enough to actually get sales. So you need to make sure you have a multimedia channel. So you can either do LinkedIn and email. You can do you can do email and Instagram, email and Facebook. So any one you choose. So let's say you are going with LinkedIn. So here's how you are going to set up automated connection requests with Apollo.io. So first you need to log into your Apollo account. Then you are going to come to sequences here. So note, you can also use the sequence to send automated emails if you don't have an email sender that you are using, if you have a third-party email sender you are using. So, but that's not the topic for today. So once you are here, go straight to create sequence. Then create sequence from scratch. I'm going to be creating it from scratch. So give the sequence a name. So LinkedIn 2, because I already have a LinkedIn sequence. Then schedule, you can leave it at normal business hours. Then create. So once that is created, you're going to add two or three steps, depending on how you want the workflow to be. So the first step you're going to add is LinkedIn send connection request. So you are going to select immediately after contact is added to sequence or text. That doesn't matter. I'm going to be showing you why it doesn't matter very soon. So I will choose immediately, then medium priority, and continue. So once you continue, now the connection request message is actually optional. It depends on if you have LinkedIn Premium or not. If you have LinkedIn Premium, you are limited to 200 characters of connection request message and 5 connection request message. But if you have LinkedIn Premium, you can send unlimited connection request message and you have 300 characters. So you can add the body of your message. So I have a template I use to send connection request. So I'll show you. This is it. So my thanks. So hi, contact first name. Let me show you a preview of how it will look like. So hi Megan, I came across your profile while exploring preferred. That is the business name. I'm impressed by your work. I'd love to connect and learn more about your experience. So you can add a connection message if you have the chance to send connection message with your connection request. So you can then save changes. So once that is done and enable the connection message, then you add another step, and that's LinkedIn send message. You see, you can also add different other steps, interact with post, view profile if you want to. But I'm just showing us 2 things for today: how to send connection requests and how to send messages. So same. So yeah, you're going to leave it at 3 days because the worst case scenario for your connection request to be accepted is within 1 to 3 days. So just leave it at 3 days. So once your connection request is accepted, you can send the message immediately. But leave it at 3 days after the previous step. Then continue. You can tweak it to whatever you want actually. So the body of the message. I also have a template I use here. You can create any other templates. You can make sure it's something that is personalized and something that would spark interest in what you're offering. And make sure you're not selling something immediately your request is accepted. So let me use sample. So hi John, thank you for connecting. I've been impressed by the innovative work you are doing at Algo Energy. So you can insert the tag for the account name. I specialize in helping business streamline their outreach. So I'm helping business set up cold emails. So that is what I'm going with. But I'm not selling something immediately. I want to know more about their business, know more about their pain points first. That's what I'm going to do. So once that is done, save changes. So once you've saved it, then enable it here. So after you've created it, then add contact to the sequence. So the way you add contact to the sequence is by selecting lists. You can also do it in different ways. If you are searching on LinkedIn, you can add this contact to the sequence directly from LinkedIn with Apollo extension. You can select a list you have already. You can automate adding it by creating a workflow. But it depends on the kind of account you have. If you have a new account, I'm not sure this automation is possible. So I'm going to be selecting a list. So let me select a list I've not used with the end of my sequence. So let's say I'm targeting HVAC industry. Um, so I'm going to add all the contacts I have in there. So you can select all this. The warning here is because most time people use sequences to send out emails. But since I send out LinkedIn connection requests, they might not have their email, but they might have a LinkedIn profile. So you don't want to lose out on a lead because of this. So add every one of them. So the sequence. So once that is done, you are going to activate your sequence. So once you've activated your sequence, it's not going to start immediately. You're also going to do some things to make sure it starts. So here's how you're also going to run that. You can run it directly from Apollo or directly on LinkedIn, but I'm going to be using Apollo. So go to your task here. So remember, you have two tasks: sending connection request and sending a message after a connection request is accepted. So we're going to be completing the first task. So remember, depending on the kind of account you have, and note, don't do this on a new account. It might affect your account. You have to use it on an account that already has a little bit of credibility. You have some connections, it is aged, probably you have premium on the account. So if you have premium, you have a number of requests you can send weekly. And if you don't have, you have a number of requests you can send weekly. So I'm going to be selecting 5 for now, because I've sent some connection requests today already. Then you're going to select execute task directly to LinkedIn, and the automation is going to start from there. So you don't have to do anything now. Just make sure you leave the tab open, and LinkedIn Apple will send your connection request for you automatically. So you can see it's starting already. So the message. So all the connection requests has been sent. So the reason this is here, this the LinkedIn profile is not found or something, is either because you switch tabs while sending the request, or probably a network issue occurred. But if you are following it, you're going to see if it's actually sent or not. So in my case, everything was sent successfully. Just I switched some tabs during the automation. That's why it showed up like this. So once that is done, go back to Apollo. Then the account that the request has been sent to move to the second task. So once they accept the task, the connection request, sorry, they can execute the second task in the same way. So if you have any questions or you have any other thing you need clarification on, you can ask in the comment section, and I will gladly answer your question. So that is how to automate LinkedIn connection requests with Apollo. Thank you for watching. Kindly like and subscribe.